So once you've distributed your video and it's been accepted into all the sites, the next thing is promoting it. Now this would apply to either the video you've distributed via TubeMogul, the one that you've added to your own YouTube account, or even both. The first thing is the social bookmark it. Dig it, stumble upon it, put it on Delicious, or use automated tools like OnlyWire or SocialBot or any of the many tools that will bookmark your sites for you. You can use any one of those. The social bookmarking it will get it some traffic, and also it will give it some backlinks and help it to rank in the search engines themselves. You do have to remember that most people who create videos do not make any effort to get them ranking. They create a video, distribute it, that's it. So just these few things we're talking about here could make a big difference in getting your video ranking in the top 10. Most video directories will give you an RSS feed. It may not be for a specific video, but it certainly will be for your video account. So you can always take that RSS feed and submit it to the RSS directories, either manually or using a tool. It's entirely up to you which you do. So that's another thing, again, that gets you backlinks and it gets you traffic. You can use article marketing. There's nothing wrong with doing article marketing, whether you're going to do it by hand or whether you are going to use automated software to distribute your articles and point to your video and get that promoting. So yeah, that's all stuff that you can do to help get your article ranking better, because you must remember PageRank sort of passes through from sites. So if you get your video on, say, a PageRank 2 page, that PageRank is going to go through to the page it's linking to. Now this is a really top tip. When you go to somewhere like YouTube, search for put in your keyword and find the videos with the most views for your particular niche. Look at the tags that they're using and use the same tags. Because what happens particularly with YouTube is, if you remember, when you look at a video, on the right hand side there's a list of related videos. Now using your own the same tags will ensure that your video will appear there. So that's going to help you again get traffic, because quite often people will go to YouTube, they'll view one video and look through the related videos and click on some of those. So that could be your video. So that's a good way for you to get some extra traffic. Now there is software that you can buy which will basically increase the views on your YouTube page. It basically loads your YouTube page through proxies and makes it look like lots of people are looking at your video. And that's another thing you could use. You could go and invest in that and use that. As I said, technically, well, in fact, no technically about it, it is against YouTube's terms of service, but it will get your video a lot more views. You can leave it running all the time and your videos will slowly become more and more popular. Now when it comes to writing a description, the description is quite important because it tells people about the video. You need to ensure that before you start writing a description that you have the URL in the video itself. Have it on a slide at the beginning and at the end, maybe put it in the middle somewhere, and also, if you can, it's always worth putting it as a watermark throughout the video. Sometimes that's not appropriate, it gets in the way. But all that does is it means if someone just uses your video without crediting the site or taking a description, people can see where it's come from and they're still advertising your product. So always try and put something like this in. At the minimum, you want the URL at the beginning and end. Most people won't be bothered to remove that. It's too difficult when there's lots of other easy videos to use. With your description, you need to put your URL at the start of the description. So instead of it starting off with this video with blah blah blah, it starts off with http://www.yoursite and then the description. The reason being is that a lot of the time sites will cut off the description, and if your URL is further down towards the end, no one will ever see your URL. So having it right at the beginning means that everybody will see your website when they look at your video. The description again needs to be keyword rich but readable. It has to be something that has some of your main keywords in that you're targeting, but it has to be readable because real people will be reading it. Real people are going to see your description and it will influence them watching the video and maybe clicking through to your link. So yeah, very important with the description is to have that URL at the beginning. Pretty much the rest of the description could well be irrelevant, but it's worth making it keyword rich and readable because it will influence people. but make sure you write a good quality description, and it's going to help you with your marketing and getting more people viewing.